Okay, y'all, so welcome back to my channel. It is me, Curly K Glam, and I'm here today to review Grownish episode 9 from season 3. And I just got to the first, like little space for the commercial. And so I'm 8 minutes in. They really need to make Grownish episodes a little longer, like legit. Because 30 minutes or 20 minutes, whatever, this is not enough. This is like what, 20 minutes legit. Anyway. So in the beginning, we see Luca and Jillian are still together, which I didn't think they would be because I'm Team Zuka. Um, also, we see that Jazz and Doug are still on their break, but I don't think they're really handling the break thing well, especially Jazz, because she doesn't feel secure in the relationship break where she thinks Doug is gonna wait for her, which I mean, like they were discussing at the table, it's very hard, for a guy to wait on a girl or vice versa when somebody's trying to attain their goals. But I feel like Jazz and Doug really love each other. And I feel like Doug will probably end up waiting for Jazz. I don't see him doing anything shifty to Jazz. Now I could be wrong, but that's it. We have not seen Rodney, but we have seen Sky, and of course she's given us her witty, you know, comebacks anyway, which I totally love Sky's witty comebacks. She has the best comebacks. We saw Vivek, which they never give bruh a storyline. He is always a supporting character, so I'm just trying to hold Vivek down at this point. And of course, Zoe is, being the wardrobe assistant for Joey and his new artist Indigo, I guess. And she's still gushing over Aaron. I'm surprised that it's been so long since her and Aaron have even had a conversation. But that girl that Aaron was with, before season 3 started, I read that there was going to be a new girl that was interested in like civil rights and everything like that. So I figured that her and Aaron would be together. And I feel like, something is going on, because they're just not going to be sitting at the table with girls who they're not talking to. Like, they're just not. But I'll be back, with more after I watch. I'll come back on the next break. Okay, y'all. So. Oh. So I can tell this episode of Grownish is going to be dry. There's going to be no tea spilled in this first episode. And there's only 7 minutes left. So as far as I can say now, I am disappointed because they made us wait almost an entire year when this was already made. This could have legit played in 2020. All of this could have played out. We could have been on season 4 at this point. But that's neither here nor there. So Jazz is stalking Doug's whole existence, and Anna is trying to get her to take her mind off Doug, but she just can't. So I just think this whole break idea was just a bad idea, because I don't think Jazz is handling this good. Doug just revealed that he is going on a date with Lola, which is the girl who he was sitting with at the table with Aaron and Vivek. Vivek has asked him, is it a date? Because whether or not it's a date or not, Jazz is going to be upset when she finds out that he went to the movies with another woman. Also, Zoe has arrived back home. She was supposed to go see the girls at the student union, but she decided not to. She decided to bypass all of that and to go see Aaron. And Aaron is at Titanium. And so she's telling Aaron she can't wait to see him. And boo, 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 boo. Boo, his girlfriend pops up. Okay, so I was right. Rochelle is his girlfriend, which I figured because they have that whole woke revolution thing going on from what I read, in the articles for Grownish. And Zoe's face is again on the floor. So let's pick up Zoe's face, because this is the second time that has happened. It happened in the first half of season 3 with Jillian and Zoe finding out about Luca, and now same thing happened with Aaron. Shocker. Zoe just be taking L's left and right. She done dropped out of school and she done lost her man again. Y'all, you cannot be serious right now. Like, let me sit up. They cannot be serious with us right now. Like, they have totally played with our whole emotions. Like, Grownish fans, I don't know if you were disappointed as I am, but ooh. At this point, they just need to upload the whole season 3 of Grownish to Hulu and call all of this premiere watching and stuff a dub. Like, because at this point, it's just getting ridiculous. Like, nothing happened. Okay, so basically, I think if I heard it correctly, Jazz just made a clean break with Doug. And she only asked him one thing, and that was to not fall in love with anyone else. So now I'm assuming that now that Jazz and Doug is on this break, that he is going to begin to have a relationship with Lola. So they clearly set that up. Now, whether or not, it would be totally surprising to me if he starts dating Lola and then he just is like, I can't be with Lola no more. I'm too in love with Jazz. Like, Jazz, we're going to have to figure something out. Like, because this is not working for me. I care about you too much, and we can get through this. Obviously, the Grownish writers hate all of us because there is, for y'all, no Aaron and Zoe, at least for right now, and there is no Jazz and Doug. And Jazz and Doug, for Jazz and Doug to be breaking up, that's crazy because they were the most consistent thing Grownish ever had from season 1. And for, them to try to move on, I mean, it's, typical things that happen in college. But it's just the fact that, like, Jazz and Doug, like, they were, like, the kind of fan favorite on the show. As far as Zoe meeting Aaron at the bar and Aaron chasing her after she left him, after she found he had a girlfriend. Nothing that Aaron said was invalid. Like, he was right. For the last 3 seasons, we have been watching this back and forth game between Zoe and Aaron. At first, it was Aaron, and then he playing with Zoe, and then Zoe picked Luca, and now after Luca, she went back to Aaron. It's just a back and forth type situation with Zoe and Aaron. And like he said, he doesn't know if she's just in it for his heart or if she is just in it because she likes to play the game. And not that there's nothing wrong with playing the game, especially at their age when they're like incredibly young. But Aaron is getting to the point where he's finna graduate, and so he's trying to figure his life out. And right now, it kind of seems like Zoe hasn't figured her situation out, especially with her quitting junior year. I know she wants to do the whole wardrobe and stylist thing, but that kind of seemed like kind of spur of the moment a little bit. Like, why is my hand shaking, y'all? Sorry. It kind of seems kind of like spur of the moment or whatever, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it either. But I just cannot believe, like, Zoe legit left Aaron for winter break and didn't say anything to him and legit waited to say something to him when he got back. I'm like, well, where's the communication? Because if you felt some type of way about this guy and you are, like, this disappointed, why didn't you tell him that you had any feelings for him, sis? Like, that's just not how it works. How you just kiss somebody and then you don't talk to them no more until you see them face to face? That's a little weird. And Zoe kind of did the same thing with the ending of her and Luca. Like, she just ended things with Luca. She never gave Luca any clarity, any type of closure. She just up and left him. And then when they came home and they had that whole situation back and forth when he was going back and forth with Jillian. Okay, see, now to Jillian. Like, I guess they're trying to give Luca and Jillian like this serious storyline, but I honestly can't take Jillian and Luca serious because we never even saw the development of Jillian and Luca. They just kind of bought them out of nowhere on the show, and then now Luca's offering Jillian a key, and she's like, no, I don't want to take the key. I was engaged before. And, like, it's typical, like, people who have dated someone in high school, they go to college, and they want to try to make the relationship work because they think they're so in love, and then they end up getting engaged. And then they find out, like, life is more, they have bit off more than they could chew. And so it happens a lot like that for people who are entangled with the high school sweethearts. And a lot of times it takes them a while to get over, their childhood sweetheart. So I can see why she was hesitant in taking the key, because that kind of means like her and Luca are getting serious and they're going to the next step in their relationship, and she doesn't want to feel like she's moving too fast. So it's understandable. And of course they would bring Vivek out at the end for the dance scene with the girls, because they just use Vivek like he's just some random character. And again, you can't be mad at Sky. I love Sky. And when they were like, we just can't wait to see the baby, she was like, I can. I barely like humans, so it make you think I'm feeling like a baby. That was so funny. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for this week's Grownish episode. Like, I guess the next episode, Aaron is going to be, that's going to be his woke episode, where he's going to get arrested for standing up for what he believes in, because for him to have so much love for, I guess, for the college he goes to, and then he finds out that they invest money into private prisons, or they back private prisons. I guess that's something that he, cares about deeply. And so I can't wait to see what's going to happen on the next episode. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more juicy, because this episode was kind of stale for them to have gassed it up the way they did. But we will see. Grownish and the producers and the writers, everyone, y'all owe us fans for season 3 to be good. We have waited long enough, and when season 3 is over, we expect for y'all to immediately drop season 4, since we had to wait a year. I just want y'all to know that. Signed, a sincerely invested Grownish fan. Peace out, y'all. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at CurlyKGlam, and stick around for next Friday when I drop my other Grownish review for episode 10, and I'll be back with more videos. Deuces.